Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome back to Tac Team Gone Wild with my friend Arumba. How's it going?
Pretty well. How you doing, Shen?
I'm doing great now that we're not fighting Bohemia every 10 seconds with their stupid infantry combat ability and having our center line crushed all the time. Now we're fine.
Yeah. What he ended up doing, I mean, his composition was like, what was it? I was making fun of it at first. But what he did is he just murked up, filled the entire front line in, and now he's got 19 in the front and 17 in the back.
Yeah, I think he had 9 soldiers with like 20 cannons, and now he's got 16 and 17.
Yeah, it was like 10 infantry, 5 cavalry. No, he had 10 in the front, 15 in the back.
Yeah, it was all cannons. And it was just, and now, like you said, he's just murked up. So now it's a much better army.
Yeah.
And isn't that weird that that the mercs you raise get the same combat ability? They get the same infantry combat bonus that his regular troops do. That shouldn't happen. Oh, he's coming. We gotta get to Dresden. Woo! Can we get there in time? Nope.
Maybe. We could force march, but I don't think we're gonna make it.
It's still not gonna matter.
Gosh. Well, we killed an army up in this province, and he just stack wiped our ally. Nope, don't fight. Oh, you engaged him. Nope. Wait, nope, never mind.
It showed the combat and it didn't happen. What the hell? Why does it do that?
So what do we actually want from Bohemia right now?
We want Poznan, or Dresden, I'm sorry, Dresden, the one that was being sieged by Denmark.
But can we take that in this war with our aggressive expansion as is?
You're saying it like we can't go over the limit.
Well, it's true that it's more of a suggestion than a rule, but...
Yes, we're going to take it. We're going to take it. He's still merking up. Non-stop mercs.
I want a 6/6 general. I haven't had one in so long. It's just not usually the way I play. I usually go for like the expansion, like the wide expansion idea groups instead of the Space Marine idea groups.
Space Marines are fun though.
Yeah. The rain.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
We recently asked him to, so this time he's saying no.
Tough poop. We're gonna ask him anyway. It's not like we have any imperial points to lose. What are they called? Authority. That's what it's called. We could take Defend of the Faith. That would give us 5% morale. I think it's worth it. We just teched up anyway. Well, more and more of Ming is exploding, but it looks like he does have some of the rebels under control. Yeah, most of the rebels are gone. You don't want to go attack him in the flats down there?
We can. The way I was figuring is just that we're sieging 2 forts while he sieges 1 fort, and we've got...
That's true.
Two generals with 2 siege pips, so I feel like we're gonna win that race.
Oh, definitely. He'll probably get that, but we'll get one of these in the same time.
Not to mention, if we can expose his capital, then his capital's level 1, it'll fall right away.
Why doesn't he have a... Oh, because he built a fort in Budjevis, so he can't build one in his capital. Isn't that dumb?
Yeah. Yeah. We were just talking about that. It's fixed in my AI. You know what I called the mod? It's called shenryyr AI mod.
Shenryyr.
Yeah. Because I don't want to like claim like it's smart, like it's gonna play perfectly or anything, but it's shenryyr. It's a little bit more shenryyr.
Is it shenryyr every day?
Yeah.
Oh, Nassau, you silly goose. You took land. You're not supposed to take land. Look what you make me do, Nassau. Look what you make me do. Why do you force my hand, Nassau? Man, 42%, no luck.
Nope.
Watch he'll get it at 42.
We got a disease outbreak.
Yep, he got his at 42. Yeah, we fail, of course.
Yeah, but we're in defensive terrain.
Yep. Woods is not bad. I mean, it's a guaranteed -1. It is not bad at all.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we want to engage him when he's in the woods. But if we threw our two armies together, I added 8 mercs, 8 merc infantry to each stack. Roughly.
70%. Gosh, these fails. These fails. It's like the age-old question, how many times can you flip a coin and land on the same side in a row? Well, how many times can we roll this siege and fail it in a row? A lot, obviously. We just failed another one.
Netherlands. What are
hey,
you
we
doing?
got Dresden, finally. We cannot get to Prague. Okay. Or is that 3 forts in a row up there? Yeah. Dresden, Niederlausitz, and Glogo, all forts. That's gross.
What is it that's preventing us from getting to Prague? I don't understand.
The fort in Niederlausitz, because we were standing next to it.
Gotcha. Look at this. We just showed up to this one over here, and we have 14% chance.
Yeah,
already.
because it's a level 2. He upgraded some forts, but not all of them.
Most importantly, not the one in his capital.
Yeah, he can't. He's programmed not to.
Because the AI smirked.
So this is the province we declared for. Dresden, so I'm glad we got that siege down. Parallel authority. Uh-oh. Side with the burghers or side with the clergy? Well, the clergy could use some influence. So there you go. Oh, burghers, don't be so upset. Crybaby. Going through his army there.
Yeah, doesn't seem like a good idea, does it?
Not really.
Ah, 35% fail.
You seem surprised.
Yeah, well, we're not playing XCOM. You know, it's funny. One of the mods that I have on XCOM lets you see the shot breakdowns after they've happened. So, like on Overwatch shots, you can see.
Yeah, what the percentages were. Yeah.
And almost every time, whenever my troops get hit by the enemy, it's some damn little trooper with like 30% or less chance to hit, and he hits.
Mm-hmm.
Always, of course he hits.
Hey, the level 2 fort fell. That was quick.
All right, now we can move on his capital, which is in the plains, but then we just let him come. And if he wants to fight us in the plains, he can, and if he doesn't, then we're going to take his capital. And the amount of war exhaustion he's going to get is going to be nuts from it. By the way, do you want to peace out like Pomerania?
I'm looking at it. I'm waiting for his capital to fall. But I will as soon as it falls. Okay. Hey, we cored Nuremberg. Nice. Oh, man, he's got Dresden at 14. Gross.
Yep, but we got his capital at 21. Now we're tied. Of course he got us a food shortage, and we only got a supply shortage, of course.
Yeah, I'll just attack him. Just leave one dude in the capital.
Yeah, but he's in the woods. Do you really want to attack him into the woods with his infantry combat ability, based on what he's been doing so far?
No.
I know I don't.
All right, Pomerania is out. So it's just Siena and Bohemia, and Siena's just chilling down there doing nothing.
Aha! He had a disease outbreak, and we had a food shortage. Failure.
Well, he will give us the target province right now. But what would you like from him other than the target province? Just war reps?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even really care too much about war reps that much.
Well, I can get war reps, I can get 181 ducats, and we can get the target province. Sound good?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling like we need to go back to a less cannon heavy approach. I used to go really heavy on cannons. Like my 20 stack used to be 8 to 10. Like, I would have 20 stacks with just a full back line of cannons. And they worked really well until any infantry took damage. And then they'd be out for the count for 6 months waiting for the front line to recover.
Right.
But they were very powerful. Like, having those extra defensive pips from the cannons applying to the infantry in front of them, and that was nice. But it's also, like, if you compare the cost, I'm just going to do the math on this right now.
Yeah, do the math. He did the math.
I'm going to do the math. If we had, 10 cannons, that's 5.5 ducats a month in maintenance. That's weird. Hey, is this just me? Go to your military tab and hover over the ducats cost for your the cavalry and for the cannons.
Okay, ducat cost. What am I looking for?
Like, you see where it says, like, Gustavian infantry, 10 ducats.
Yeah.
Hover over the 10.
Yeah.
It says base 10, base maintenance 2.22. Now hover over the cavalry and the cannons.
Yeah.
What does yours say for swivel cannon?
25 base, 0.55 per month.
That's wrong. Look at the number. The number's 30, but in the tooltip it says 25.
You're right. It's showing us the cavalry number instead.
Why?
Because it's broken. Yep, that's a nice little catch there. It certainly should be showing the 30. We have 80% on Pomeranian rebels, by the way. Send an army up there.
All right. Well, anyway, times. Plus 0.55. 2 of those plus 2.2. So that's 10 ducats a month for that composition, just to maintain one 20 stack. On the other hand, if you go 12 to 6. Wait, no, and that was no, that's wrong. I did it wrong, Shen.
Don't do it wrong. So how do you want to form Germany? I mean, we're pretty much there. We need a war with Austria, and we're pretty much there. But the issue is we can't do it if we're the emperor.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to not be the emperor.
So the difference in maintenance is heavier cannon focus is 9.5 ducats a month, and more infantry focus is 7.7 ducats a month. It's not a huge amount, but nearly 2 ducats a month per 20 regiments. I mean, if you have 100,000 troops, you're saving an extra 10 ducats a month just off that alone. It's pretty significant. Or more money for mercs and buildings. So the aggressive expansion is manageable, actually? Really?
Well, no one cares.
Seems really high. I think we're going kind of nuts.
I believe it's because of our strong allies.
Yeah. Could very well be. We still need Hamburg, Dresden, Augsburg. Oh, I've been wanting... Oh, Hamburg we already have being integrated. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So basically it's just Augsburg. And we're annexing Hamburg. We're coring Dresden. We just need Augsburg. So we need a war with Austria, and our truce is up 2 months. So in 2 months, you ready for a war with Austria?
Wow, look at those claims you've already done.
Yeah.
We're going nuts on Austria. Sweden is allied to Austria, by the way.
So
it's unfortunate. There's a small chance here. The king of Sweden is 64 and his heir is 13. If Sweden dies right now, he'll be in a regency council. We can royal marry him and then go subjugate him.
Claim his throne, yeah. Co-belligerent Austria.
So maybe we should just wait a little bit to see if we could maybe have Sweden be on our side.
Gotcha.
Then again, if we did that,
We'd be at war with Austria anyway.
Right, but it'd be better.
Well, one of the problems with that is anytime you're claiming a throne, none of your allies will join. Your allies will not join a war to claim a throne.
Right, but are you planning on going to war. You were going to call France in against Austria, I assume?
Yeah. Wasn't that the idea?
The Ottomans is 4,674 ducats in debt. That's so much money.
But would he still join wars, though?
No.
Oh.
Ottomans will not join right now.
Aw. But he was like the main reason we did so well. Marching his 100 stack around, taking 5% attrition everywhere. Elite PvP. Man, we have so much money. Let's build some, let's see, plantations? What would that be? That would be... Well, that's interesting. It doesn't tell you. So all of your manufactories, they require a certain trade good to build in that province. But if you click on like a plantation, you mouse over a province, it doesn't tell you what the hell the province produces. It's so weird. That's grain. I don't want to produce more grain. Get out of here.
Producing grain can be good if you can get the 10% bonus.
True.
For land maintenance.
But we're doing wine instead.
That's the trading bonus though, not the production bonus.
Mm-hmm.
We have no trading bonuses at all. We are doing best on wine and cloth.
Okay, well, I just built 4 wine manufactories, so hopefully that'll make some nice ducats.
I think you need too much of the map. Like, you already need to be so blobbed out before you get these trading in bonuses.
Yeah, it should be a smaller percentage required, and you should be able to get multiple countries getting the bonus at the same time. It'd be nice.
I believe you can.
Really? I thought it was just one at a time, like whoever had the most.
No, that's production leader. When you produce the most of one thing, you get an extra 10% on top of what you already produced for no reason at all.
Oh, wow. Doesn't make
Trading
any sense,
bonus,
but okay.
Yeah, it kind of ensures that you'll stay the production leader too, because you have this bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But the market share, just anyone who has 20% market share ends up getting that bonus. Well, falling back to the 12-2-6 layout, and almost
Good.
have five armies at that level now.
I think it'll be fine. How are we on a force limit? Oh, we're at half
yeah.
force limit. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. We've got tons of room to build up. More intimidation, so we can scare people away from the
Gosh,
coalition.
that's so annoying. So we forced Austria to break his alliance with Milan, and he already has it again. So you're saying if the King of Sweden dies in the next year, he'll still be too young to take over right away. He'll have a regency council. We can marry him and claim his throne immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'd be a tough war, but getting Sweden in a union, like, how strong is Sweden?
We would need a lot more troops.
Oh, he's big on the map, but he doesn't actually have that much development.
Sweden has 22,000 soldiers with 25,000 manpower.
He's only got 200 development.
We'd also be fighting Great Britain, who's got 45,000 manpower and 31 troops. And Austria with 55,000 manpower and 47,000 troops.
I mean, I just like Sweden, but...
And the Pope with 38,000 troops and 28,000 manpower. I mean, you're looking at fighting a lot... Oh, wow, Ottoman's westernized. You're looking at fighting a lot of troops with no allies on our side.
Yeah. I guess looking at it again, if he's only 200 development, it's probably not worth it. The last time I had the
don't even
opportunity...
think we can win that war.
Yeah. The last time I had an opportunity to do that was in my Blackjack and Hookers campaign, where I was Spain and I had the same dynasty as Commonwealth, and I didn't press it because I didn't want to take a stab hit. I waited the 5 years after breaking the alliance, and the bastard rivaled me, which then allowed him to break the royal marriage, which made it so that I could never get the royal marriage and never claim throne again.
That's awesome.
So in hindsight, now I'm like really, really aggressive. Like I will take the stab hit, because it's like someone had posed the question in the way that I normally think of things, which I don't know why I wasn't thinking of it this way. He said, like, think about it. If you had a button that you could press where you lose, you know, you get some aggressive expansion with everyone and you lose 200 admin points, but you gain 1,000 development, would you click it? Yeah, of course. But for some reason, like, I have this mental block on truce breaking in EU4. I don't like to do it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it unless there's certain situations. It's so rare that I'm willing to truce break. Like, I don't do it on a regular basis because I feel like it's a kind of a broken part of the game. Like, the only way you can way you can do some things in the game, like, you know, fucking world conquest, you're gonna be truce breaking all the time. That's just part of it. That kind of thing just doesn't feel comfortable to me. I don't like doing it. It feels like you're bending the game's rules, especially if you don't have diplomatic, because truce breaking is supposed to be 5 stab hit. But if you're sitting there at -2 and you truce break, then you only lose 1 stab instead of 5. And I don't know, people abuse the hell out of that.
Yeah, being at -2.
Yeah, you should not be able to declare a war that would put you below -3 stability. It just shouldn't happen. It should force you to get up to +2 so you can take that 5 stab hit.
Right, but you still get the full aggressive expansion. 50 base aggressive expansion with everyone is a ton.
It's not a small amount. Yep. Yeah, I've truce broken maybe once in the last like 3 or 4 campaigns. And it was just very specific situation.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're gonna be able to get the Union over Sweden. If he dies, he has to die within the next 6 or 7 months, and he gets a Regency Council. We can claim his throne, I guess, but I don't think we're gonna be able to win that war.
Yeah, I don't think we should do it. I take back the plan. 200 developers, it's just not worth it.
Like, well, in the meantime that we've been waiting here, Austria has got all of his alliances back. Lithuania, Poland, and Milan. So all that work we did last war where we made him break all those alliances, he got them all back. That's because we're waiting on Sweden to die.
No, that's not quite true. Because remember, a lot of those alliances got broken because someone else declared war.
Oh,
and it wasn't an annulled treaties, so it was only like a 5-year, hey, you broke our alliance, and technically they could have gotten it back at any point.
True.
So it's not like I don't even think we've been at peace for 10 years, have we?
We can check based on when we took, we didn't take any land from him.
Yeah, we didn't take much. We did 50 war score, I think. We did the Humiliate and the Break Alliance. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So that'd be a 10-year truce.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Whatever.
So we're going to be fighting him and Poland and Lithuania and Milan and Sweden. Ugh, it's a big war.
Yeah. But it'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be.
All right, well, we'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. We're going to take a break here.
Yep. Have a good day.
See you soon.